I had like 20 something people in there. Respect to all. Respect to all, man. I met outlaws out in Tennessee, good people. So you out in Tennessee, Bear Wing? You got that Tail of the Dragon. Everybody goes to the Tail of the Dragon. All over the country goes there. I had to turn my camera off because they kicked me off due to copyrights. You ride with a club, Bear Wing? All due respect. You know, I don't expect you to put it up here, but all due respect. I know AI controls everything, man. That's why YouTube is very protective. So they kicked me off due to the fact that, you know, this is on the Banditos and the Comancheros, and they don't really want that. Oh, you with the Buffalo Soldiers? Okay, okay. Out here in Florida, we got a lot of Buffalo Soldiers. I see you guys everywhere. I respect to the Buffalo Soldiers. You know, my channel is not biased to anything, man. You know, everybody that rides is to everybody. And, you know, when they ask me in this, what 1% of club I respect the most, Miles, Drayon Miles, respect. Hi, how's it going? But when it comes to when people ask me what I respect the most, you know, I respect the top of the line. But respect to everybody that's in here tonight that rides. That's on two wheels. I just ask everybody, you know, give it a thumbs up. Follow the channel. You know. Without you guys, I would be nothing. I'm up to almost 9,000 in subscribers for everybody that respects the biker content and everything. I'm watching Brothers in Arm, but I got kicked off because of copyrights. But respect to everybody that's in here. I got 10 people in the room right now. You know, like the live. Give me a thumbs up if you can. You know, Bear Wing, I respect that. And much love to all the Buffalo Soldiers. I got a lot of love. Steve, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You know, they kicked me off for the copyrights. That's why I got the camera off. I'm watching that show, Brothers in Arms. It's the Comancheros and the Banditos. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. This is for all bikers, whether you ride a Jap or American bike. It's for everybody that rides twos, man. I respect the culture, and the culture respects you guys. Steve, I appreciate that all the way through, man. All the way through. You know, we need something for the biker culture that's not biased, not something that's only for the American riders. It's for everybody that's on twos, everybody that respects it. We got 24 people in here. Everybody show love. You know, respect for everybody that rides. Like I said, the camera ain't on because I got copywritten because I'm watching this show, Brothers in Arms, about the Banditos and the Comancheros. And, you know, it's a Friday night, man. I'm trying to build with everybody, trying to build the culture up on a channel that's not biased to one part of the culture. It's to everybody that rides anything. You know, everybody. Whether you ride a Kawasaki, you ride a Honda, you ride a Harley, at the end of the day, you're riding on twos. So all the people I got in here, man, if you could give it a like, if you could give the live a like, and just chop it up, man. It's a Friday night. We all doing the same thing. I got 19 people in here, man. Everybody give it a like and subscribe. Let's talk, man. Shout it out. I got the brother Steve Poland. I got the brother Bear Wing. They're chopping it up. Everybody chopping it up. See, I just got hit. Claim content found in live highlight. I got blocked for my last live, and they're sending me email after email. I guess, you know, YouTube don't want me to show you things that's part of the culture of riding on twos. You know, but riding on twos means riding on twos, man. It's for everybody. Everybody, whether you're a 1%er or a 99, or you're a riding club, or you're whatever club you're part of, man, shout it out, man. Shout it out. I got Buffalo Soldiers in here. Everybody else that rides for something, shout it out. You know, we're giving love and respect to everybody. I don't want to be biased on any level. On who I give respect to and everything, because in the state of Florida, we got numerous clubs, very numerous. Of course, Bear Wing. But they don't understand that. They see anybody that's part of a club as a domestic terrorist and something that's not standing for what they stand in. But as long as we all stand together, it's all good. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for donations. I don't do none of this. I work, and this is just for the love of riding. And that's what I want to build. I want to build a community with everybody. Of course, Steve. You ride with everybody and show love to everybody, and that's love. That's love. These Bro. Thanks for the fight. Thanks for the comment. I respect that. Listen, we all ride, and we all part of the same culture, no matter what. I don't believe that one person that shares the road with the next should violate anybody that's riding on the same road we are. We all ride. Steve, I appreciate that. Bear Wing, I appreciate that. These, I respect that. You know, what do you guys ride? Put it up in the comments. I know what a couple of these brothers that's on here ride. And like I said, Buffalo Soldiers, they're big out here in Florida. You know, I respect the black and gold. I respect it all. I'm here building my channel and building my culture for you guys. So this way we could all go live together and talk together. My email keeps sending me that I violated. Then they can't monetize the live. You know what ATF stands for me? Always targeting families. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you ride on, it won't be. Thanks for the star. Deez, thank you for the star. I appreciate that. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate you supporting. It's 11:27 over here in Florida. I'm on tonight. I'm having a drink. I'm watching a show. You know, things that could have been turned around so easily, even back in those days, turned to something so negative, and I believe it's from outside forces. I believe everybody that rides could be together, man. It could be a force that's impeccable. Everybody that rides a motorcycle, I don't care if you ride a fucking crotch rocket, I don't care if you ride a Harley, I don't care what you ride. We all brothers at twos. And when I say brothers at twos, it's for two wheels. You know? My name is Mercy. I appreciate everybody. I got so many people in here. If you could give me a like on the live, it helps support it and send it to the masses. That's love. Help me share it all with everybody, man. It's a Friday night. I know everybody in here works and probably had a rough week. I had a rough week. I drive a ready-mix truck. Don't matter what you ride, just ride. Exactly. It don't matter what you ride. We all ride and we all brothers and we all targeted the same way. It don't matter what you ride, what your race is, what your nationality is, what state you're from, what city you riding in. We all the same. Bared Wing, I appreciate Bared Wing. I appreciate you all the way, brother. All the way, brother. And I hope every time I go live that you got your ride for love, love for riding. Exactly, Steve. I'm hoping that you brothers, put your notifications on so every time I go live we can go together. I got a lot of shorts and that's how I've been building my channel. I'm almost at 9,000 subscribers and this is for the love of riders. Even though I got outsiders that don't ride, it's for everybody because the thing is, the passion of this all is people want to ride. People see people riding motorcycles and they got a passion for it, but they're scared of it because of what happens. Build it, brother. Of course. And that's what my channel's for, is to build it. I want to build it. I want to build a love in a community. It don't matter if you wear a leather vest, you wear a patch, or you just somebody that goes out for a ride after you get off of work, or you go for a ride when you're on the weekends. We all do the same thing. Open wind therapy. It makes us forget about the stress and the bills and everything else we got. Everything that you got going on in life. This is what this channel's for. Respect to everybody else. Insane Throttle, for Sos the Ghosts and Demons Row. I respect them all. But this is for all of you guys, not just one crowd. Take Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Of course. I believe in Jesus Christ. And I pray every morning I get up and I'm heading to work, whether I'm on 2 wheels or 4 wheels. But I got 27 of you guys in here, man. Everybody give it a like. Give this video a like. If you could, it's free, man. It's free. It just helps build the channel for everybody. And that's what I'm trying to do. I had my camera on and YouTube kicked me off and gave me a copyright. That is great to hear. Of course, man. I believe in God through and through, and he helped me through my toughest struggles, and he gave the toughest struggles to his strongest soldiers. I want everybody to strive. I want everybody to be great because by the grace of God, my channel is boosting to where it's at. I got 47 people in here right now. And without God, I couldn't do it. So everybody give this a thumbs up. Everybody listening and everybody that wants to talk, just chop it up, man. I'm going to chop it up with everybody that comments. Everybody that gives a comment, everybody that writes a message, I'm gonna chop it up with you. Because I want to build with all of you guys. I'm not building a channel to get paid because we all work. I work. It's a cult, laugh aloud. Of course, everything is a cult that wants you. I don't believe that you have to go to a building of God and give money. You know what I mean? You can pray in your own comfort of your own house. I got so many people in the building right now, and I appreciate everybody. Give them this live like. I appreciate everybody here, and I want to chop it up with all you guys. Keep your eyes open. I appreciate you. Christianity is a cult. I believe a lot of people that try to force you into something that you don't want to do is a cult. Anything that you want to do, you do on your own note. Like I'm sitting here in my house in Orlando, Florida, with my family, with my wife, having a drink after a long week of stress and work and doing what we do. So who's to judge me for doing what I want to do? You know what I mean? I want everybody to comment so I could read what you're saying and I could just shout it out and I could talk about it with you guys. I'm watching my show, Brothers in Arms. It's an older show from Australia about the Bandidos and the Comancheros. I agree. It's the whole, straight up fear mongering. Listen, keep your eyes open. I believe what you're saying. And nobody has to force any other person into anything that they don't believe in or anything that they feel uncomfortable with. If you're a God-fearing person, You could pray in your own household and do what you do in your own household, and nobody tells you what to do. There's 41 of you guys in here. Everybody like it and comment, talk to me. I'm talking back. I'm talking back, man. I'm not building this channel for money. I'm not building this channel to be rich. I'm building this channel to build with you guys. Wherever you're at in this world, whatever. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Wherever you at in the United States or wherever you in the country. I went live when I got off of work this morning, and I was talking with somebody in Denmark, and we chopped it up the whole day. So I'm here to talk with you guys and build with you guys. I'm not looking for charity. I'm not looking for you guys to give me money. I'm not looking for you guys to give me anything. I'm looking to build with you. Something different from the rest of the channels. My day was good. Keep your eyes open. My day was good. God is great. God was great. Keep your eyes open. I just added you as a moderator too. My day was great. God bless me to wake up. God bless me to breathe. And God bless me to struggle. Bear wing. Yeah, churches are corrupt and greedy, but what brought me to Christianity is the book of Acts, when they wanted to appeal to the Gentiles. Of course, and I feel you. I feel you. All we got to do is live. That's all we got to do. We live in the eyes of God. The buildings that they tell us to come to, that they want donations and money, and they tell us what we're doing is right and what's wrong, is all bullshit. It's, part of my French, but it is. You're not going around telling other people what to believe in. I'm cool with you. I would never tell anybody what to believe in, because you know what? There's one God and one structure. And I don't need to tell anybody that Catholic is the way, Muslim is the way, Christianity is the way, God is the way. We all live through struggles, and we all live through pain, and we all live through poverty. And we all made it. Everybody that's in this chat tonight, we all made it on our own note. We didn't make it with somebody else picking us up or being the crutch under our arms and help us walk through this. We all doing this on our own note. And that's God's way. God's way is struggling and surviving on our own note. So I would never force anybody to believe in my beliefs, because my beliefs is your beliefs and your beliefs are my beliefs, and we all walk the same thing. You're not greater than me and I'm not greater than you. We all human, and that's what life is about. We all go through our trials and tribulations. And that's part of life. No matter what corner you come from, no judges. Only one spiritual in this world could judge us. And we know what that is. We all know what that is. I got 49 people in here. So if we could all just like it and help me get the structure apart, that's all I'm asking. But it's free. You don't have to do it. We're all breezing in and breezing out. I'm just here. It's 11:37 p.m. It's a Friday night. God is great. God helped me through, and I'm living. I'm watching my show on something I believe in, which is biker culture, and whatever culture you guys believe in, which is at the end of the day the same thing, is breathing and living, surviving and providing. So I just say God bless everybody and happy Friday. I got so many people in here tonight, and I appreciate everybody that's sitting here. Like I said, I would turn my camera on, but YouTube already kicked me off and copyright me for tonight, because I put the show that I'm watching on. But I got 60 people in here. Everybody, chop it up with me. Let me know where you guys are all from, man. What city are you all from? This way I can send a blessing to all you guys. I don't want to do all the talking. I want some questions. So everybody sitting here, shoot me some questions. Texas. Shout out to Texas. A lot of love and respect for Texas, man. You know, I came from New York City, born and raised. Now I'm in Orlando, Florida, but everybody's talking about Texas is the move. So a lot of respect to Texas. Who else? Who else? Where else everybody from? I got 46 people in here, man. Where you guys from, man? Shout it out. I'm here to chop it up with everybody. Texans kind of pissed me off on the road, though. MFers can't drive. Oh, man, don't get me started because that's how it is here in Florida. Because everybody that's in the state of Florida ain't from Florida. To the Warlocks. Warlocks is out here. Warlocks is strong. Shout out to the Warlocks. Warlocks is, their mother charter is from Orlando. And they're very strong out here for one of the small, bigger 1% clubs, the Warlocks. They're very strong and they hold on. They hold on to where they're from. I can't take nothing from them. All I could do is give a lot of props and respect to them because you know what? In the last 2 years in the motorcycle world, there's a lot of clubs that came from all over the country. A lot of clubs that came here. A lot of 1%ers, a lot of 99%ers, a lot of overnight pop-up clubs that are out here. But the Warlocks are very strong for being a small club. And shout out to the Warlocks. Shout out to Big John. Shout out to the Warlocks. I give them nothing but love and respect because the Warlocks, they're their own force to be reckoned with. For being the mother charter of Florida, especially being from Orlando, they're very strong. I've been to Palm Bay and seen a lot of them, but haven't seen them lately. If you live out in Palm Bay, then you already know that the Warlocks are very strong. You know what happened last year at Bike Week with them and another big 1%er club that moved into Florida that's very strong as well. And the Warlocks, they don't budge. They're not shaking up. They don't tuck their tails. They flag their colors, and they do what they're supposed to do. I'm not one to speak on what they do, but what I can speak upon is what I see. And Warlocks, much love and respect to them. A lot of love and respect to them because being from the state of Florida and being created here and their mother charter coming from Orlando, Florida, they're very strong. I give a lot of love to the Warlocks. Palm Bay ain't too far from where I'm at. And you being out in Palm Bay, Steve, you know it's a very hot night. And there's a lot of bike nights popping up everywhere, man. Respect to all the Warlocks. And I give a big shout out to them. Because they are Florida homegrown. And they are very, very respected. And I give a big shout out and a big respect to Big John. Anybody else have any questions or anything else they want to say? Shout it out, man. Shout it out. There's just over 100 of you guys in here. You know, shout it out, man. But the Warlocks, I give a lot of respect to, man. And I give respect to all the Florida Warlocks. I know there are a lot of states like Pennsylvania, New York and everything, but Florida, a lot of respect to them. They stand on what they believe in, and they believe in what they stand on. So, support to them. A lot of support to them. No mercy? What do you mean by no mercy? My name is Mercy. Everybody calls me Mercy. When I was growing up, they used to call me No Mercy. So that's why I have the Expect No Mercy patch up there. It's because that's what my name is. And before I got into the Harley Davidson world, I was part of a nation, which is part of the streets. And anybody that knows what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go too far because, you know, like I said, I don't want to give too much info and I don't want to put too much things out there. And if you respect it, you respect it. On bike nights this year. Just got back from one. Shout out to Unleashed Beast. Shout out to Unleashed Beast. I don't know if it's the same one that's Beast, 1% Club. I got shorts up from a member that's in the Carolinas. But shout out to the Beast. Shout out to Unleashed Beast. I give respect to all. You know, a lot of love and respect to Thug Riders. You know, that's another club that, you know, I want to give a big shout out to. Thug Riders. A lot of love. Royal Kings, which is a family club. It's not a 1%er. Respect to them. Big shout out to them. But Bear Wing, I see you're very much a part of what happens in Central Florida. Heavy D, shout out to the Beast. You know, I got a lot of love for Beast. Beast was an underdog, and now I see them everywhere. They're coming up. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and respect to them. I got a lot of respect for that club as well. You know, what are the clubs? Where I live, there's a lot of clubs. There's Mongols. A lot of respect to them. I got a lot of LEMCs. So you guys know what LEMCs are. The law enforcement. I see Punishers. Punishers are very big where I'm from. You know, I see a lot of people that are not law enforcement that are part of them. But, you know, they're out there doing what they're supposed to do. But Beast MC, I got a lot of respect for them. You know, the biggest one I see coming up, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the biggest one I see coming up is Thug Riders. I see a lot of them, a lot of respect to them, as well as Mongols. I see a lot of Mongols coming in. You know, but I got love for everybody. But if you ask me personally, yeah, of course. LEMCs, they're living life with 3-piece patches, and they think they're outlaws, but they're living on a police badge. Babe, you can give me another Corona? They're living on a police badge, which doesn't make it fair because, you know, they can typically do things to people they don't like. That's not supposed to be done. That's in this culture. This culture has gotten so watered down by those type of clubs because you know what? Everybody that's living righteous by the clubs that rock 3 patches, or you're living with 1 patch, or you're just the riding club and everything. It's just crazy that these guys can really disrespect everything that you live for. Exactly. I didn't want to say it on your platform, but you did. Fuck LEMCs. Listen, Bear Wing, I stand behind you. No matter if they shadow ban me or what they do, LEMCs, they living halfway in and halfway out. In my opinion, that's what they do. You know what I mean? It's like you want to be an outlaw, living the outlaw way, but representing like you're a fucking outlaw. And that shit right there is fucking crazy. It is. It's crazy. Bear Wing, I respect what you're saying all the way because if you're gonna rock a 3-piece patch, then live on that side of the fence. Yeah, I believe in that racist shit too. I believe in it because you know when you got a badge, anything that's of color is outside of what they believe in, even though most of them are colored. And that goes with that blue wall of silence. It goes with that blue wall of silence. You know, like we're here to speak upon it, man. Bear Wing, let's speak upon it. Let's speak upon it. Let's speak upon it because you know what? There's truth into what you're saying because when they're in their patrol cars and everything and somebody doesn't match what they feel matches, they'll pull it over. But when they're riding on their bikes, everybody's supposed to be equal. Banditos USA is cool, but in Germany, OMCs are way too much. Migrants, and for me, migrants are not real bikers. All right, let's speak about it. What's going on in Germany? What's going on in Germany? This is the platform is yours. Wutan 1418, the platform is yours. Let's speak upon it. Them the same ones that wear the Punisher's logo on everything. Exactly, exactly, exactly. My platform is open to everybody. So everybody that's in here, let's chop it up with Wutan because I feel what he's saying. He's saying Banditos USA is cool, but in Germany, the OMC are way too much migrants for me. Migrants are not real bikers. And you know what? In Germany, I don't know what the code is. I don't know what's going on over there. So you might have banditos over there as one of the big 1%ers. But what else is going on over there in Germany? Speak upon it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it tonight. Exactly, Heavy D, they're clowns. Bear Wing, I respect what you're saying. Because you know what? If you up if you're upholding the law and then you're riding on two wheels and then going against other people that are riding on two wheels and saying they're domestic terrorists and they're saying that they're bending the law, that's living on both sides of the razor. And I truly agree with what you're saying. Because don't ride on bikes and because things are cool for you when you're riding on them and then when you're in your patrol cars and you have to uphold the law and say that these people are not, it's crazy because that's a double standard. That is a double standard, and I believe in that deeply. Either you're with us or you're not. Yeah, they're just dipping their toes in the culture. You know, they want to act like they're with everybody, but when they're doing their job, they want to act like they're against everybody that's riding on tools. Not, let me tell you something. Everybody that rides on tools, whether you're in a 1% club or a 99, ain't breaking the law. Not everybody is against the law. Not everybody that says they're a 1% club, people think automatically because you're a 1% club, you're living outside of the law. But every 1%er that I know and I met, they own businesses, they own companies, and they're doing shit legit. But because that diamond that goes on your cut puts you with the ATF, which I say ATF is always targeting families. You know, not every apple on the tree is bad. But LEMCs that want to live on this side of the fence and then when they're working want to jump on the outside of the fence, they act better than what they are. In Germany, 20 years ago, only real bikers in Germany, but today they're sitting in cars with a cut. You see, if you're in a cage and you're riding with your cut on, you're not a real one. You're not a real club member. Bear Wing, I was at a Toys for Tots, and the pigs had a UC there taking pics looking for stolen bikes. You see, Bear Wing, that is I didn't even read what you wrote next because that shit right there is fucking crazy. And I don't care if YouTube says because I'm cursing and everything. If a LEMC is gonna ride for Toy for Tots with regular clubs and then go out and look at your fucking VIN numbers and say that you're outside of the law, fuck them. Fuck them. Because at the end of the fucking day, they're trying to live as an outlaw and a cop at the same time. What makes them any better to put a cut on? It's just crazy to me. Like, I'm not a professional to speak on every club that comes across my page, because I'm not. But what I'm going to speak on is that I've been stereotyped and I've been violated. I've been violated when I'm sitting on a Harley and I look the way I'm looking with tattoos on my face and tattoos everywhere. But when those motherfuckers do it, it's okay for them to do it. And it's okay for them to live the lifestyle and then prosecute us at the same time. And I don't care what country it's in, because every country they do the same shit. The same shit. Heavy D, thank you. Wonton, thank you. Because you know what? We're that part of society that believes in the two wheels, no matter what we ride, no matter what we riding, no matter what we're driving. But when it's okay for them to pull us over, it's okay for them to pull us over. And I don't believe in that. There's no double standard. If you riding and you put a cut on and you got a 3-piece patch, whether it says Punishers, whether it says Blue Knights, whatever the fuck it says, and then you go into your fucking patrol cars or your undercover detective cars and you pull over another brother, another fellow rider on a motorcycle and say what he's doing is wrong, fuck you. Fuck you. Don't watch my videos. Don't come on my live. Don't like what I'm preaching. Don't like any of this shit because it's not for you. It's either you believe in a culture or you don't. Because if you believe in a culture, you believe in it cold-heartedly. There's no outside of the box for this. There is no outside of the box. You know, I go to Daytona Bike Week. I go to Biketoberfest. I go to Leesburg. And like I said, I don't sugarcoat it for anybody that's on here. No matter what club you're for, I respect all clubs. When people ask me what club do I respect the most and what 1% of club do I really think in the state of Florida that I got love for, that's really standing on what they stand on, is always going to be Outlaws, AOA. It's always going to be that. And I'm not a member. I'm not a member. Let's make it clear. I'm stating this because I believe that they started in the 40s and they're still standing on what they believe in. And what they believe in is brotherhood. Just like if you ask me about another club in this country that stands on brotherhood, is Mongols. They're a part of an old school brotherhood, old school two wheels doing things for their brother, not putting hands on each other. You know what I mean? Not ratting on each other, not thinking because one brother makes more money than the other brother that they're above and beyond them. Brotherhood is brotherhood, man. If you're my brother through great and bad. An outlaw. You're not breaking laws, but you live by your own set of rules. Of course, you know, we live by rules. We live by laws. And if I call you my brother, you're my brother through great, good, bad, rich, poor, race, everything. You know, like this ain't the 40s, 50s where race is a barrier anymore. Because there is black brothers, Hispanic brothers, Asian brothers, white brothers, European brothers, and everybody is a brother. So why should we be determined on economic, race, structure? A brother is a brother, good or bad situations. And I believe, this is what I believe in cold-heartedly. And this is something that should be, you know, through everything. If all clubs came forth together, the government has something to reckon with. Because every club, whether you're in a 99 or a 1%er, everybody is a brother. Right? Everybody that's in here, right? Everybody could vouch for this, right? Because everybody that's in here is somebody that rides. I believe at this point, beyond all the time, everybody that's in here is somebody that rides a bike. So everybody is a brother, right? No matter race or creed or economic stature. So I believe If you're gonna stand by your brother, you're gonna stand by all brothers. I'm trying to preach a difference. Whether it be rare breed, whether it be Mongols, whether it be Hells Angels, whether it be Banditos, whether it be outlaws, whether it be Buffalo Soldiers, whether it be Soul Brothers. If you stand by your brother, no matter what color, what shape, what form, that's your brother. And that is something that should be taken with you because you both ride together. I will not separate myself from a brother because they say the brother is black or the brother is Asian or the brother is this. Everybody that rides together grinds together. And that's what it should be. That's what it should be, because at the end of the day, we already live in a society that is totally against us. You know, let me know. Let me know if you think I'm right or I'm wrong. Mia, pass me that bottle. Let me know if you think I'm right or wrong. Shout out to 81 Nomads Reno. Shout out to all the angels in Reno. Shout them all out. You know, I shout out all. I'm not against anybody. Shout out to all the Hells Angels. You know, shout out to all the Mongols. Shout out to all the outlaws. Shout out to all the pagans. Shout out to all the thug riders. Shout out to all the Thunder Guards. Shout out to all the Wheels of Soul. Shout out to all the disciples. Shout out to every club. No matter where you're out. If you hear me tonight, shout it out. Whatever club you ride with. I don't care if it's Suzuki Shreds. I don't care if you ride a Hayabusa. Shout out your club. I met angels. Good folk. And you know what? I know Hells Angels from New York. Whether they're from the Bronx or Long Island, I know good brothers. You know, I just shout out to everybody. Shout out to all people that ride. Heavy D, I see that you're with me. Bear Wing, I see that you're with me. Everybody that's on me. I respect all clubs, every club. And the day that everybody could put their bullshit to the side and ride together, we'll survive together, man. Because at the end of the day, the government puts everybody at ends with each other. And like I said, you could shadow ban me, you could do what you want to do, but it's the truth. Bear Wing, I see the salute. I'm having a Corona, so I'm saluting you. You know, we got a lot of people in the room, and I guarantee everybody in this room rides together. There's times that we had over 100 people in the room together. And like I said, my channel is to defeat the odds. Shout out to Sos the Ghost. Shout out to Demons Row. Shout out to Black Dragon. Shout out to my boy Hollywood. Shout out to Chatting with Stacks, Vegas Story. Shout out to them all. But you know what? Everybody gives the negative side of the biker view. I don't want to do that. Because when you got enough channels that are saluting negativity, that's what everybody believes in. I'm not giving biker etiquette, because I can't give you biker etiquette. I can't give it to you, because who am I? I'm not a professional to give you that. I'm just giving everybody a chance. And that chance is for everybody to be who they are. You know? And I'm almost at 10,000. I almost got 10,000 subscribers. And without you guys, I wouldn't be shit. And like I said, I'm not striving to be the regular. I'm not striving to be the average channel. I'm striving to be something that's different. You know, so on that note, I've been doing a lot of talking. Somebody else shout it out. Let me know what they want to talk about. Somebody shoot out there, shoot out questions, shoot out something that we want to talk about. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Somebody shout it out. Like I said, I'm over here, Orlando, Florida. All I could talk about is what's going on here, and probably in New York. I'm glad Sosa stays informed. Of course, Sosa Ghost, he does his thing. I don't think he's biased. He gives the good and the bad, but it's always on 1% of protocol. I'm not giving that. I'm giving all protocol. You know? I want to give everybody a chance, everybody a platform. You know? So many people in here, if they could like the video, well, like the live and let it stream to everybody. You know? But anybody else in here that rides, shout it out. What you ride? You know me? I'm a Street Glide person. I love my Street Glide. 2014 to 2016 Street Glide. Street Glide Special. You know? Shout it out. There's 21 people in here. You know, we went from upwards to 100 and something people. We're local. Rules for the area. I know. The bigger club lays the rules down, but you know what? The strong ain't gonna roll over for what the local holds. Just because somebody's the dominant doesn't mean everybody rolls over. Munchen, Germany, and Rise since 1993. See, that's what I like. You see, everybody that's in here, Wotan 1418 is from Munich, Germany. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope I don't butcher that. But, you know, he's been riding since 1993. And I'm pretty sure he done seen all the clubs come and go. I'm in Big Texas, but heading to Florida soon. Everybody comes to Florida. Texas is a great state, but Florida, you know what it is? Florida is just open for everybody. You know, Heavy D, what you ride? And what do you see in your area? I know Texas is a big bandito state. You know, it's big banditos and also what's the other one? The other one that had that shit that went down in Twin Peaks. You know, help me out here. The other ones that wear yellow. I'm sorry, I just got a brain fart, but you know the shit that happened in Twin Peaks out there in Texas. No, that's not Vodkas. It's damn, it's another club that started out there in Texas. What is it? Heavy D, help me out. The Cossacks. There we go. Yep. And Twin Peaks. It was the big thing. And what happened? Law enforcement jumped all over it because a lot of people died. There was a lot of shootings in that Twin Peaks. But sometimes I feel like it's being pushed to war. Nah, you got it right. You got it right. You got it right. The Cossacks MC, which is big in Texas. I'm believing is very big, and the Banditos, which is very big on a lot of Midwest states like Colorado and everything. In Florida, I'll tell you what the big clubs is here in Florida. Florida, Warlocks. Warlocks is the mother charter from Orlando. Outlaws control Florida, no matter what anybody says. But we have everything here now. There's a lot of Mongols here. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Mongols now. Thug Riders, Pagans. Then you got a lot of other clubs. But for one percenters, I don't really see more one percenters than what I told you. Cossacks. Oh, shit, but what's out there in Germany? What's the biggest joints out there in Germany? You got Hell's Angels out there? East Town. Beast. Beast. I haven't seen Beast out here, but I do connect with Beast from the Carolinas and Georgia. Beast is another club that's on the very, very up and coming. That stand on what they stand on. But where I'm at, the biggest clubs where I stand at are, like I said, is Warlocks, because I'm in the Central Florida area, which is Warlocks, Mongols, Pagans, and the Mongols is everywhere. The Mongols just got a very, very, very strong ethic to their shit, and Outlaws. Hell's Angels here, the second great. So what's the number one out in Germany? What's the number one biggest club out there in Germany right now? I would have thought it would have been Hell's Angels to keep it all the way. I would have thought in Germany Hell's Angels had the strongest hold. But for a lot of clubs that go national, I know Texas belongs to the Banditos. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that says I'm wrong, I know I got a lot of people in here for Texas, but I believe Texas belongs to the Banditos. I believe that's their mother charter, that's their strong threshold, and but if you ask me, number one in Germany is the so-called Bad Seven. See, I never heard of them. What's your opinion on recruitment and retention? Recruitment and retention, I just believe that people are going to join something that's as close to wholesome and brotherhood as possible. Red and Gold have Texas, but still let local dumbs do their thing. Yeah, see, Texas is one of those states, but if you ask me my opinion on recruitment and retention, is that people are going to look for brotherhood. And brotherhood is a big thing. Anybody that joins a club is looking for family. And if you're looking for what's in America as the strongest clubs right now that really promote brotherhood, is I'm going to give you the biggest two in my opinion. Like I said, that's my opinion. This is only my opinion. And Outlaws is very big in my opinion. And people might not agree. People might say, "Oh, you crazy. You only going for what is the biggest in your state." But the biggest in my state, I don't know what it is anymore. But if you're going to old school rules, old school love, old school brotherhood, I say that Outlaws and Mongols. Those are the two clubs in all of America that I say lives by old school law. And it's not only my opinion, that's opinion on a lot of these channels. If you look at Hollywood from Insane Throttle, he'll tell you the same thing. You know, Outlaws, their support club, Black Pistons, another big one that I believe is on old school, tradition. But Outlaws is always gonna be the top of my list. And like I said, other people have other opinions and they might not agree what I'm saying, or they might not be like, oh, he's only saying this, he only said Outlaws has the biggest in my eyes. Since Waco, there's clubs trying to see what I heard that's popping up in Texas is Unknown Riders, which is a club from New York that's also popping up all over Houston and Austin. It's another club that's popping up. But like I said, in my opinion, and what I respect and what I feel holds brotherhood is Outlaws. I love what they stand for. I love their structure. And listen, everybody sees internal shit all over the news. It doesn't matter what channel what channel you breeze in on. Everybody has their own opinion, like I said, but you'll see the war going on with everybody else. But Outlaws is very structured and very family orientated. And I respect them through and through. Very much through and through. And much love and respect to the Outlaws. There could be other clubs on here that don't agree with what I say, but you know what? You're entitled to your opinion, and that's your opinion. But to me, Outlaws, I respect them through and through. Yeah, Outlaws is cool. Definitely. Because I've yet to meet people that speak negative on them. It's like when you look at current Rico statues and everything going on in other clubs, everybody is talking on their club or talking and giving history on their clubs. Outlaws stand very firm on their beliefs and stand very strong. And I truly believe in them. I truly, like I said, everybody has their own opinion that they're entitled to, but me, Outlaws through and through. There's no other club that I feel in America that stands on what they stand on like Outlaws. And I wear support gear for Outlaws, and I respect them. And like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion and to what they believe is fact and what they believe is law. But I believe in what I believe in. I'm in a red and gold state, but never seen them anymore. We don't really have events like Daytona or Sturgis. I don't even know of any bike nights for cruiser riders, only sport bikes. Dylan Water, 1494. What city are you from? What state? Like I understand what you're saying, because of some places like Daytona, which has numerous different rallies, and the whole state of Florida, which has numerous rallies like Thunder Beach, Leesburg, Bike Week, Biketoberfest. I've never seen Outlaws on some disrespectful. I seen them showing love and interacting. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I heard New Mexico is a Mongol state. And Vagos, which Vagos is another club that I believe is very, very traditional, and they stand on what they believe on. I don't know any Vagos to go that far, but this is things that I heard. Outlaws here in Germany is one of the few old school clubs that really are old school. That's what I'm trying to say, is Outlaws are very traditional. You know, they don't make the news like that, and they don't let the bullshit into their circles, which I can respect. I respect their circle, and I respect their club very highly. And that's why I say people have their opinions, and people can say, what they feel is the best. And in my opinion, Outlaws is mine. That's what I believe in. That's what I believe in. I believe in their ways. I believe in the structure, and I believe in everything they stand for. You know, they'll send a few to give respect. Of course, like the West Coast. The West Coast, if you say California, is divvied up between three, which is Hells Angels, Mongols, and Vagos. But then when you go to the southern states like Texas, and you go to the Midwest, which is like Colorado, you got the Banditos. But if you come to the East Coast, we have a lot of 1% clubs. There's a lot. D, have a good night. Heavy D, much respect. Heavy D, before you leave, hold on. Heavy D, I just added you as well as a moderator. But what I'm gonna speak on the biggest clubs on the East Coast that I seen, it goes to Outlaws, it goes to Pagans. Hells Angels are on the, everything above. In my eyes, is the Carolinas all the way up to Maine. But the clubs that I see with a lot of respect and a lot of loyalty and no internal beef is Outlaws. And like I said, people could say it's me showing favoritism and me showing a one-sided way, but this is what I see, and this is what I show. I got a lot of love for them, and I got a lot of respect for them, and I believe in their beliefs. It's what I see, and that's my opinion as a biker. About Rock Machine. Now, I've heard and I've seen a lot on Rock Machine. I see they're very strong in the cities where they're from. I seen a lot. That goes like that one club, Sons of Silence, which is one of the smaller 1% clubs, but one of the most respected 1% clubs. Because they're very, 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 very secure and strict, and they do the background checks like the way they're supposed to do. Listen, booze fighters, now Heavy D, booze fighters are all over. They're one of the oldest clubs, very oldest clubs. Like what's his name? Patrick from Terminator. He in California, he owns a Harley dealership, and he rides around the whole country with his patch. Booze fighters, I give it up to them. That's another club, an old school American club. I give it up to them. I give it up to them. See, you just brought me, Heavy D, you brought me into a whole nother category. Booze fighters, shout out to every booze fighter. Shout out to the whole nation. Shout out to the whole club. Very, very strong. Very, very independent and do what they're supposed to do. I got a lot of love for that Green Nation. Like the Vagos, they're Green Nation. But Booze Fighters is one of the oldest clubs in the country, and they stand very strong. And it's one of the very few clubs that you hear that has conflicts with anybody else. With anybody else. My local Dom and OC and things good on the MC set. Yeah, of course. Every city has their dominant that controls and has it. But Booze Fighters is one of the oldest clubs in the country. One of the oldest, one of them, up there with the Outlaws. You know, in the state of Florida, one of the most that I want to shout out is Daytona Charter. Shout out to them. A lot of love to them. I give a lot of respect to them. Bulls Fighters and Baca. We have a lot of Baca, but you see the situations that's going on with Baca that happened in upstate New York. The president was, I don't want to say it on here because it can get you shadow banned, but somebody that was supposed to stand there for bikers against child abuse was one of the people that was involved in the most. You know, you got to be very careful with your club when you let these people, especially into position, because Baca is definitely Hangman MC is a small. I heard of Hangman. Yeah, Bedwing. Look it up on Google and look up the president of upstate New York, Baca, and look what he did. He violated everything that Baca stands for, everything that club stands for, everything. And he violated young children. You know? It's like with a lot of these clubs, if you don't know who the brother that's standing next to you is, and the brother that stands on the right, and the brother that stands on the left, and the brother that stands in front, and the brother that stands in back, if you don't know who they are, and you don't put that time and effort into understanding who they are, they could pull the wool over your eyes and be your worst enemy. Yeah, very disgusting. Very disgusting. That's why you always have to be 5 steps in front of your brother. This way you're protecting your brother, but not only you're protecting your brother, but you know who your brother is. When you know who your brother is, then nobody could violate what you stand for. But unfortunately, a lot of people are buying into the patches and they're just becoming top brothers because money talks. I've never met a real biker that didn't have everything going for himself. Working, his own business, own things in construction. I want to build with everybody on here. Everybody that stuck around with me and has interacted with me tonight, please subscribe to the channel. So when I go live, I'd rather build with you than to build with outsiders that know nothing about the culture or stand for anything that's inside of this culture. Because let me tell you something. We are the front line that lets somebody know overseas or somebody over state lines about somebody that's no good. Because everybody runs from one city to another city, not knowing that we're connected across state lines or across the water, across the pond, across anywhere. It is our job to stand by each other's side and be the front line defense to hold each other down, man. That's what we all here for at the end of the day, right? Everybody that's been here with me this whole night is people that want to be intrigued by each other. This way we all have knowledge to who we are or what we stand for. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? All the brothers that are still here with me, right or wrong? Right or wrong? We've been here for over an hour. Our job is to build together and get to know each other. So this way, if somebody is not on good terms somewhere, we're going to let each other know that that person is not standing on good terms. I don't care whose feelings I hurt. I'm not here to big the next man up. I'm here to big the nation up, the family up, the brotherhood up. That's what I'm here for. you know, and everybody has been interacting with me tonight. So much love and respect. So much love and respect to go on this far. Because this is the first time that I've been on live this long and interacted with everybody that's just wants to what you running guys. Yeah. You see, one time wants everybody that's in here to let them know what they're riding, what they doing, you know? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's show love to our brother in Germany. Because our brother in Germany, you never know when you need that brother in Germany. When you need that brother to verify somebody for you. Or he needs somebody that's here so you can verify him. That's what we're here for. And that's the love and respect that we have. You know? This is the first time I went this long. Sportster, Shadows, and ooh, you got a low rider. What year low rider? Heavy D. What year low rider? Because that Dyna low rider is something special. Because you know they stopped the Dynas and they turned it over to the low rider S and the low rider SC. Networks make connections, and that's what we all here for. Is to make connections for each other.
You stacked the butter after
phone
the
was never
snacks.
charging.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I want. I want to build connections with everybody.
Thanks for the tools. Anytime.
You know,
As long as I get
that's what I'm looking for. Overseas, over state lines, no matter where you're at, I want to build with everybody. Honda Shadow 600, smaller but may. Listen, you're still riding on two wheels.
You're fucking him?
That Honda Shadow is still getting you to from point A to point B to point C. Correct or not? Correct or not? Let's do it, man. This is what I do this for, is to connect everybody and anybody. That's right. That's right. Germany is a place I want to see, a place I want to connect to. So when I make that connection over water, one time I want to connect with you, so you can show me the right way. Just like I want to connect with people that's in England and Ireland, you know, across the pond. I want to connect with everybody. You know, New York is where I grew up at. Florida is where I'm at. California is the motherland for all riders. For all riders. Anybody that rides in a club. California is the birthplace for all of us that do what we do. So that's what I want. I want to connect with everybody. Is anybody from California in here right now? Let me know. One time, it's all love. Hold on. I gotta connect them. I gotta connect one time. I have to. I have to show my Germany brothers love. One time, you see it now. You're on the moderator list. That's what I want. I want brothers from everywhere. One time, throw another message so you can see it.
I think they're all asleep.
I like the new tanks. I love Honda. This is all love. One time, you already know you're part of the brotherhood, man. This is what I want. I want that real brotherhood. It don't matter if we ride Harleys or we ride Hondas. It's the love of it all. It's the love of it all. Because we all are on two wheels. And we all have our respect. What time is it right now over there in Germany? If you don't mind me asking. Right now it's 12:33. It's just 33 minutes after midnight over here. What time is it over there? You know, this is what I want. Because I know everybody knows the big channels. I know everybody knows Sos the Ghost. I know everybody knows Insane Throttle. I know everybody knows those big channels that are on the biker culture. But that's for people that want to dictate what the culture is. I'm not dictating everything because everybody has their own. 6:33 in the morning. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. And I want everybody to just build with the channel. Because I'm not giving anybody what they can and what they can't do. I want to show people what it is in their sector, what it is they do. Because I'm not giving protocol. You guys are sharing your protocol with the rest of the world. And that's what it's supposed to be about. Who am I to dictate protocol to the rest of the world when the rest of the world should show me their protocol? That's what I want. I want everybody to show their protocol to me and to the rest of the world so we could all build together and we all know what it is to ride in their sector. That's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about. You know, not me telling you guys what you could do and what you could ride with and who you could ride with and what's against, you know, like that's just me dictating something to you guys that's not fact. Because I love ride my Suzuki Bandit and let the problems behind me. Of course, that's open wind therapy. That's that open wind therapy. And you know what? I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope everybody subscribe to me. So this way we could always talk. You guys can write me and let me know what it is. And you know what? Tomorrow, I want to go live with people. I'm hoping to go live with you, Wonton, to tell you the truth. I want to go live with you tomorrow. And live with Heavy D. I want to go live with Bad Wing. I want to go live with everybody so we could all talk together and just chop it up on everything that goes on where they're from. You know, just send me on my posts that I have pictures. Send me the email so I could lock them in and I could save them and I could email and communicate with you guys. This way we can set up when we want to go live together. A Suron? Those are the smaller bikes in your that's the smaller ones. I mean, I don't judge against anything because you know what? Riding is riding. Riding is riding, and we're on this channel for the love of two wheels. You know, this is what I like. I like the bond, and the bond is real. We're all building and we're all bonding. Even though it's midnight where I'm at, we're all building. But it's love and it's respect, and that's what I like. But Germany is 6:37 in the morning right now. You're 6 hours ahead of me. Yes. You know? What you got planned for your Saturday morning? Huh, Wu-Tang? You know, we got people coming in and leaving out. But I respect everybody. I hope I go to work. What do you do for work? If you don't mind me asking. I drive a ready-mix concrete truck. So that's what I do. And I appreciate the super chats and everything. You know, I appreciate people supporting to keep the channel going. I'm hoping to get the channel going full-pledged, you know, 7 days a week and chopping it up with everybody. But You know, that takes me leaving work and everything else.
Or that. How can that be good for you? You know it's not funny, huh?
A great company. Okay, okay. I support that. I support that. Car parts. Okay, so car parts for what? BMW, Mercedes Benz, Audi. Are you my connect to the real world right now?
Maybe a single time I've let you down. This cat's cool. Yeah?
Let me know. Let me know.
It really doesn't matter because I mean he's long.
'Cause I love me a good BMW M3 or M4.
Roger Spucky. Roger Spucky. Donkey did Roger Spucky? The original Beefmeister? Did he start that rumor?
Audi, Mercedes, Volkswagen. Okay, okay, okay. I got you locked in. I got you locked in already. I'm gonna support it back. I'm gonna follow you back so this way we could, you know. Camshafts, okay. You know, over here in America, people love, especially the Volkswagens, the VR6,
I mean, the whole point
and the
of the
GTIs.
justice system is one-way traffic. It just is.
It's been a good night, man. It's been a good night that I got to chop it up with everybody.
Just is. Like we're on
I got 5 people in here. Who else is in here, man? Shout it out, man. I know everybody's been low riding watching. Yes, VR6 is definitely a cult. It is, whether it's Golf or it's Jetta. Definitely. Definitely. You already know what I'm talking about.
Debbie's the only person I know looks better than I do. And I asked her on every breakfast, but she said it's her favorite meal. And I thought since it's her birthday.
Yeah. It's getting late, so people ain't checking in like they supposed to be checking in. I got 3 in here. Who's in here, man? Shout it out. Whoever's in here, shout it out. Shout it out. Before we end this, shout it out. I'm hoping to get more people in here. Shout it out. Dale and Waters still here. Where you from? Where you checking in from? Dale and Waters, where you from? Where in the country or the world are you checking in from? New Mexico, Albuquerque. Okay, okay. Shout out New Mexico. 72 horsepower, 2-wheel, 190. Ooh, you're talking about some craziness over here. You are definitely talking about some craziness. Everybody else that's here in the room, man, shout it out. New Mexico. I got a lot of love for New Mexico. New Mexico is a place in the United States that's definitely real. Definitely do their thing. I know it's a state that's torn in between Mongols and Vagos. So it's either black or white or it's green. Let me know, Darwin. Let me know what your part is. Is it green? Is it all green with the motorcycle riders? Or is it black and white with the Mongols? I know California has a big shock for you guys. You know, I wish that there was some of the big 3 or big 4 up in here tonight, shouting it out. You know, I wish there was some Mongols or some Vagos in here, shout it out so we could talk and chop it up. But you know, there's only 5. I mean, the big 2. VR6 or the Volkswagens, of course. Who else is in here? There's 5 of us in here right now. Any other clubs in here? Any other motorcycle clubs in here? Shout it out. 7 of us in here right now. Shout it out, man. We done went through so many numbers here tonight. We went through 120 something. Shout it out, man. Show some love, man. All 7 that's in here, shout out your city, man. Shout out where you at. We got New Mexico, We got Germany. Where's everybody else from, man? Shout it out. Come on. We're not gonna let the night end like that. I want everybody to shout it out. I've been interacting with everybody, man. That's the love that we're gonna show. There's 5 people in here. And I know I got New Mexico in here. And I know I got Germany in here. Who else is in here? 6 now. Come on, shout it out, people. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Come on, people. Tell everybody to shout out where they from. New Mexico. Come on. I'm pretty sure everybody else in here is from somewhere in the United States. We got 9 people in here. Shout it out, man. Shout it out. Come on, people. Don't be shy. Let's talk. I'm interacting with everybody. I don't got the camera on because I don't want to be copywritten again on my TV show. But come on, 7 in here. Shout it out, man. Where y'all from? Let's interact. Let's interact, man. I got a lot of love for New Mexico. As a matter of fact, New Mexico, I'm going to put them up on it. I got to put New Mexico on it because New Mexico is one of them states that get it in. Who else is in here? I don't ride with a club. We had Vagos and Mongols for a while, but the big one has been Banditos. Oh, Rev River, I remember that. That's why y'all shut down. Rev River shut down their that once a year rally, right? Because of that situation. You know, you got to give it up to the Mongols. The Mongols don't care. They come in, they show force, they show love, they show respect. They don't get respect back. They do what they got to do. And I mean, I ain't mad at them. Mongols is one of the biggest. You know, shout out to New Mexico. Who else is up in here, man? We got 8 likes. We got 8 people. Show some love, man. We got 9 people. Everybody. Who else is low riding, man? Show where you from, man. Represent your city so I can shout it out. Yeah, just started back up this year, but I don't know about what club. I mean, I know that was a big rally for you guys, and it got shut down because of the murder situation. But it wasn't even with the big clubs, right? What club was it that shut it down? It was one of the smaller clubs that had a situation that popped off, right? In New Mexico for Red River. What club was it? For my acknowledgement, it was a club that, you know, they had a shooting and somebody died behind it. The Water Dogs. There it goes. Yep, it was the Water Dogs that. They're the ones that caught the bodies. They're the ones that caught the bodies. Yep, I remember. You see, I'm hip to it all. New Mexico is a big state. It's a big rally, and because of that situation between the Banditos and the Water Dogs, it shut it down, and it shut down a lot of money for the city, right? You know, anybody in here from Colorado? Anybody in here from Colorado? Shout it out. You know, I know Colorado's another big state that has a lot of things going on, but shout it out. Water Dogs. I remember the Water Dogs. I remember the situation. Yeah, shut down most of the good events too. Yep, Darwin. I remember. I'm not shy to anything from any state. I remember that situation, and they shut it down for a few years because of the situation with the Water Dogs. There was 2 or maybe 3, if I'm mistaken, that got arrested for homicide. Correct? But I think that shit was corrected in time, right or wrong. That's why you guys is opening back up this year. I mean, shout it out. Shout it out. It's your time to big up your city, man. Big it up. Because New Mexico is one of those major states. Yes, it sounds like everyone kept their mouth shut. Of course. Ain't nobody... Listen, if you follow the rules and you go by the bylaws, it is what it is. We all have the right to remain silent, correct? But a lot of people from New Mexico is into the MMA fighting and everything else. New Mexico is one of them states that a lot of people stand their ground and they fight. And shout out to New Mexico. I got a lot of love for New Mexico. You know, coming from New York, born and raised, and then coming to Florida, shit is crazy. Shit is different here. I'm just looking to politic with everybody. Banditos. Any banditos on the line? There's 3 people up in here right now. Everybody's in and out. Just want to shout everybody out, man. But I know the West Coast is probably the ones that's tapping in more because over here we're going on 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:50, so I want to politic with everybody's on the West Coast. You know, shout out from the East Coast, but I want to holler at the West Coast. Who's on the West Coast right now? Who's out there? Got New Mexico. Who else? Come on, shout it out. Shout it out. What is it, dying out, man? People ain't coming in? Come on, people. Show love, man. Shout it out, man. We got 4 people right now left in here. Shout it out. Where you from? Come on. I got a split for the night. This was good. Darwin, shout out to you, brother. I respect it. I respect the handle. Try to stay live with everybody so I go to sleep. I want to chop it up, man. Come on, people. Come in, talk. I got 3 people left. Who's in here? What 3 are left, man? Come on, shout it out. 3 people that are left in here, shout it out. Come on, man. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. 4 people in here now. Shout it out. Come on, talk. Everybody shout it out, man. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. Where you from, man? All 4 that's left in here, man. Shout it out. Even if it's my regular, shout it out.
Right as rain. Oh, looks sore. How many stitches?
Man, what's up with everybody, man? I got 5 in here. Shout it out, man. Come on, man. Shout it out. Let's chop it up, man. Whatever you want to talk about, let's shout it out. Got 5 in. I want to know where you guys are from, man. 4 now. We got crickets in here. Silence. Let's go. I ain't gonna give it up, man. I'm gonna stay up with you guys until fucking 5 in the morning on my side. It's about to be 1 a.m. I'm gonna shout it out, man. I work hard all week, man. I want to chop it up with you guys. Either you gonna chop it up with me or you just gonna low ride and just listen. 6:52. Oof. Germany got 6:52. Is that in the morning? Is that 6:52 in the morning? Let me know. One time, is that 6:52 in the morning? Shout it out. Who up in here? I see people bouncing in. Oh man, this is a friendly atmosphere, man. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a like. Come on, 3 people in here. Shout it out, man. Where y'all from, man? Hopefully, I mean, if you're on the East Coast, you know it's almost 1 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m., man. Shout out to my soldiers. Can you do the moonwalk? I could do the moonwalk. I could do the moonwalk. You know, hit it up, man. Give it a shout out some money on chat, and I'll do the moonwalk. Give it a super chat. Shout it out. I know everybody's breezing in and out of here is on some late night shit. Shout it out, man. 95 minutes I've been on this. I've been chopping it up with a lot of good people, man. Everybody else that's in here, chop it up. Shout it out. Omar, so what's up? Where you from? What? Only had one super chat the whole night. Only one person hit it up, man. Come on. I could do the moonwalk all night if the price is right. Shout it out. Come on, man. People in here too quiet, man. I hear crickets. I hear the crickets. Come on, people. Shout it out. Who up in here? I'm drinking a Corona right now. I'm drinking a Corona, just sipping. Out of Florida. Where you from? Omar Rosario. Omar, what's good? Where you shouting out from? Come on. Holla back, man. 5 of y'all up in here. Shout it out, man. Shout it out. I got my regulars shouting out where they from. Jersey. What part of Jersey, man? I fuck with Jersey City. I fuck with Patterson. I fuck with the Bricks. You know, I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I fuck with Jersey, man. I'll be on Bergen Line. I'll be on Kennedy. All of that. Shout out to Al Bial. The best rapper coming out of Jersey right now. Patterson. Okay. So you from the hood. You from the hood. Shout out to fucking Jersey, man. Shout out to Patterson. Shout out to Al Bial. That's my dude right there. Shout it out. What's up, man? Omar, what's good? What's going on right now in the fucking Bricks? Come on, shout it out, man. I ain't giving up. I'm going to stay on live all night. River Street area. Okay. I hear you. I see you. I feel you. Omar, can I get a like on the live? I got 9. I had over 100 people tonight. Can you give me the 10? Come on, Omar. Hit that thumbs up. Give me that like. There we go. All right. I got another 5 people low riding. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Patterson. You know, if you listen to Hot 97 tonight and all that, shout out my brother Trust Moolah. You know, shout out all my people, man. Just because I'm on here, I keep my ears to the streets too, man. I got 5 people in here, man. So that means there's other people in here that didn't give me the like. All right. I see you, Omar. What you doing? You in the crib tonight, just chilling? You listen to Al Bial? If you listen to Al Bial, give me the thumbs up in the chat. Give me the thumbs up if you listen to Al Bial. If you listen to Respect the Jooks, give me the thumbs up. Come on, give me that thumbs up, man. Because if you repping Patterson, you got to be repping for Al. He's putting your city on the map, man. Shout out to Marion Projects. Got my ear to it. You know what I'm saying? Should I go to live and give y'all on King DL for Brooklyn? My brother, Valentin Rivera, passed away September 15th, 2024. I'll give it all. Shout out to the Pagans. There's only 2 people here there. What's up, man? Where all my riders at, man?
That's what I say. Everyone's supposed to sleep it off at friends.
He hasn't gotten friends.
Come on, man. Give me that love and respect.
Garbage trucks, Mrs. Letsky's bathtub.
Never on the last Friday night.
That's Friday have to do things.
Get that love. Get that respect.
Call my watch.
Omar, you still in here? If you're still in here, give me the thumbs up.
Doing your taxes every April because we can't understand the instructions.
Whoa, hey, take it easy. Take it easy, all right? Look, Frank isn't far, okay? Never goes far.
Yeah, drinking. I'm gonna stay live all night until we reach. I reached over 100 people in here, man. I'm gonna keep going. I want that love, man.
Okay. Hey, Jess, Frank Gallagher, did he leave with anybody when we kicked him out last night?
Maybe one person who would be caught up with him in that condition.
And Steve
Respect, respect.
Anybody see Frank the Plank?
4 people in here, man. Show that love. Before you leave, show that love, man.
I mean, those hours before closing.
Yep, I'm still on live. People that got low riders that ain't showing where they from. Well, show where you're from.
Is anyone else at station?
I broke my collarbone falling down those station steps. After my very first taste of another woman's pen.
One said he he never misses that check. He waits on corner, practically tackles the middleman before you get out of
Let me give it a little quick up. If you know the show, then know what show that is. Show it. Let me know what show I'm watching. Ah! Can't do that. They might kick me off. You know the show? Let me know the show. Let me know the show. Haha. Now more people coming in because they see the love. They see the love. Ah. You know what show I'm watching. Show that love. Tell me what show I'm watching.
Holly thought she saw a body under the tracks in Halsey. It's not what we did. That's what the police would have contacted us about.
Keep going, man. Come on, people. Come on.
How's he looking when you left the alibi room?
YouTube Live. There's so many people on tonight. Only got 2 of y'all in here. Who's in here, man? Shout it out. What's up, man? I don't get my joint copywritten.
See, I told you.
Haha. Hey, come on, there's 2 of y'all in here, man. Shout it out. 1 now. Shout it out. Yup. Shout it out. Who in here? Shout it out. You got one left, man. Before I end it, shout it out. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Shout it out. What up? Shout it out, man. Who in here? Shout it out. Got people in here just low riding. Shout it out. Put the camera back on. I'm leaving this joint on. What up? We ain't turning this thing off. Shout it out. Yeah. Shout it out. Uh.